I was saying I saw another black girl in a cell, and like in my cell, and she had on an inmate uniform, and for some reason it just looked like her spirit was just like waiting, you know what I'm saying? Like it looked like some spirits was just waiting, like there was writings on the wall, girls that were saying that they had murdered them back there in that jail, and I know they're gonna try to paint over some of the things that the girls was writing in there. They were scratching the walls with stuff. They was plugging up the wads, like plugging up the vents, and they had been spraying me with chemicals back there. So now I know why the girls was taking tissue wads and wetting them and throwing them up there, and that's what I had to do when I was back there. And I was seeing these girls' spirits, and then while I was like in the cell, and then I had seen the writings on the walls. And the writings on the walls was saying that they're trying to murder me in this cell. Somebody help me, please. And, oh, they killed me back here. And, like, it was just stuff like that. And they was in there trying to murder me. And I'm looking, and they was saying something about, like, Satan. There was, like, pentagram on the wall. Like, it was all kind of crazy stuff. And then they had their little gang members back there writing their little gang affiliations and all of that stuff, you know. And I saw a girl in an inmate uniform, and she was sitting there in like a vision, and it was like she was looking at me like they killed me or something. I don't know, but that's the way that she could have been a demon or something, or a witch, I don't know. But it just didn't feel like that, you know what I'm saying? And then I saw a spirit of another female, and the spirit of the other woman, she was pregnant like I was, and they did something to her. They did the same thing to her that they did to me, and she had on a green suit in the cell, the suicide room that they was trying to put me in and spray me with chemicals and poisoning me and trying to say that I was gonna commit suicide, and then try to say that I committed suicide because they stole my son, but trying to say because I lost my son and was gonna try to make up all kind of stuff about me, and then say that they took my son for good reason, and then that I killed myself. And so that's what all this was painted out to be, a drug addict, prostitute bullshit was about, to try to say I killed myself somewhere. And this black woman in the room, she was a young black woman, and she had natural hair braided up, because they want us in there with our natural hair looking crazy without the hygiene stuff that we need to do our natural hair, and then be trying to make it seem like we crazy patients while they in there doing rituals on us, death rituals, and then and on our babies. And I gotta tell y'all why they want the babies. And then the black girl was trying to get her baby out of her vagina just like I was, because I knew I was pregnant, I was in labor, and they kept stopping it, and I was trying to get the baby out myself, and the girl was in there doing the same thing. She was trying to get the baby out, and charge nurse Michelle told me, well, not charge nurse Michelle, another nurse had said, or it probably wasn't charge nurse, it was a white nurse, and she said, when you in labor, she said, it wasn't charge nurse Michelle. They making noise. But she said, if you in labor, when I see the blood, then I know you really in labor, and send me back to the cell. And when I seen the vision of the young black girl in the cell, that suicide room where they was doing that to me, they was moving me into all different types of cells, trying to say I was crazy, torturing me in the rooms. And they was beating on the cells at night while I was back there.